So today we have this Soundcore Boom 2, and this speaker is, I would say, a bit of a mixed bag experience. It definitely has been upgraded in comparison to the old one. So you have this like LED lights, you have a better metal grill on the front. You even have like, let's just say, better button layout. It all feels a bit better. But it still is pretty thin feeling plastic material. It does flex still a bit. And one thing where I actually hoped this speaker would be a lot better than the old one was the audio side. And the bass is actually similar, maybe even a little bit less on this one. So it is definitely not very upgraded for being a big racetrack driver. And even though it has new tweeters, which should help with the treble support, the treble performance are actually very minimal on this speaker. And yeah, it's kind of strange that this speaker is like performing this. I expected a lot better from this one. And if you compare it even to, let's just say, the Teufel Rockster Cross, yeah, it is almost double the price, the Cross. Okay, not fully, it's a bit cheaper nowadays. But at least its treble performance is more clear. And yeah, this one doesn't have very deep bass necessarily, but it does have more, I would say, feeling in the sound. And with the Soundcore, even with the custom EQ, trust me, I tried, but with the custom EQ on this speaker, the adjustments didn't do enough for me. So yeah, it can help a bit, but especially on the treble side, it stays a bit limited. So yeah, without further ado, here are some audio samples. And yeah, in this video it will always, like in the past, be only about this speaker. I will do some comparison with these two in separate videos, because those videos do take a bit more time. So yeah, without further ado, let's just go to those samples so you guys can see at least a bit how this speaker sounds.
What's that like, being that insecure, acting up, immature, had enough, I'm so bored, I'm so bored. Since I ran into you on a street,
So as mentioned before, the audio samples, it ain't a bad speaker, that's for sure. But I just think if they like upgraded the boom, then you should also do it with real upgrades. And yeah, it builds a bit better. Its sound is a bit better, maybe on the treble side, but for a speaker now with separate tweeters, it's not that great. And I have seen Soundcore in the past with speakers with tweeters or even no tweeters doing a lot better. But it's so weird that this speaker, yeah, sounds so warm-tuned. And even if you use the custom EQ, you still have this limitation with the treble and also the vocal stuff and everything. It's a bit of limited performance. And one thing that I definitely hear with the speaker, if you don't use the bass up mode, it has 20 watts less of power. But also if you use the bass up mode and you use it on, like, let's just say above 70% volume, its bass is dropping off like a JBL speaker. It's a bit weird that Soundcore is taking this approach. So this means, as you also can hear a bit in the audio performance, it is boosting the bass pretty much. And then when you go higher up, the bass kinda, yeah, escapes from the speaker. It's gone a bit. So, is it a bad speaker? No, it's also a lot cheaper than those other two speakers. It's just that from a brand like Soundcore, I expect a bit better performance and a bit more like surprise. And this is just why I don't necessarily think it's a bad speaker, but it's just, it was so hyped to be like bass performance, treble improvements, battery improvements. Now the battery is okay, but not the greatest. And yeah, this design is cool with this 3D effect and everything, especially if you music on the speaker. But it stays plastic. It stays a plastic speaker with also not the greatest plastic materials. Like with the ABL, it's actually also more plastic, but yeah, this fabric cover has been done smartly, so it does look more premium. The sides has been made out of rubber material, and the same goes of course with the Teufel. It's also plastic materials, but more of a rubber feeling. Also on the front, a better, thicker grill. So that does make those speakers, even though they also cost a lot more, do feel at least rugged and more like resistant to dropping and everything. So that's just one problem with the Soundcore. It is cheap, but it does also feels cheap. And I did hope they kind of would upgrade that feeling as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. In the next few videos I have a lot more things to cover. 85 speakers, 85 headphones, JBL comparison with the Soundcore, Teufel comparison with the Soundcore. So there are a lot of things coming. But because of work, I do try to fit my videos when I have some time over. It's a bit difficult, so do expect it to take a few days for some videos to drop on the channel. So for now, thank you for watching.